乾杯.
Guys, 2025 has been an impressive year so far, but as we close out this season, the month of December still has more in store for us. With big names like Park Seo-joon, Jung Kyung-ho, and Hyun Bin on our list, closing out the year is going to be even bigger. So join me, guys, as we dive into the upcoming Korean dramas in December of 2025. Starting the list is a comedy romance drama, Surely Tomorrow.
달리자. 야, 경도야. 우리 잘래?
해장했어?
꺼져라.
우리가 남이냐?
뭔데?
같이 잘 뻔한 사이잖아.
This series tells the story of two people who falls deeply in love twice in their early and late 20s, only to part ways and reunite years later. However, fate brings them back together once again when our male lead, now a journalist investigating a high-profile scandal, crosses path with our female lead, a woman married to the very man at the center of the controversy. However, their unexpected reunion forces them to confront not only the powerful memories of their first love, but also the painful reality of the present. Starring Park Seo-joon and Won Ji-yeon as our main lead, Surely Tomorrow is set to air with only just 12 episodes and would also be available for streaming on Prime Video in selected regions.
너무너무 사랑해. 근데 그 옆에 못 있겠어.
아, 이게 사랑인가? 그렇게 갈 거였으면 오지도 말았어야지.
Following that is a psychological mystery drama, The Price of Confession.
내가 죽이지 않았어. 내가 죽이지 않았어.
왜 그렇게까지 한 거예요?
좀 더 지켜보고 싶어서요.
This 12-episode series follows the story of an ordinary art teacher whose peaceful life shatters overnight when her husband is found murdered, and she becomes the prime suspect. However, what starts as a desperate fight to prove her innocence quickly spirals into a nightmare, pushing her into a prison cell where our female lead crosses path with the Witch, a mysterious woman feared by inmates for her uncanny ability to read people like an open book. However, their meeting sparks a dangerous connection, where both our female leads strike a risky deal, all the while two men dig relentlessly into the truth. Starring John Do-yeon and Kim Go-yoon in the lead roles, The Price of Confession is set to air with only just 12 episodes exclusively on Netflix.
결국은 우린 이 미친 짓을 하게 될 거예요.
Moving on is an action political drama made in Korea.
乾杯.
Set against the backdrop of the 1970s political and criminal underworld, this series follows the story of our male lead, an ambitious man driven by an insatiable thirst for wealth and power. Also joining him is a tenacious prosecutor determined to risk everything to stop him at any cost. Set against the backdrop of a major event in Korea's modern history, this series also brings to life a network of influential figures, all caught in the dangerous undercurrent of corruption, ambition, and justice. Starring Hyun Bin and Jung Woo-sung in the lead roles, Made in Korea is set to air every Wednesdays with only just 6 episodes premiering on Hulu and Disney+.
俺はただのビジネスマンだ。
Guys, a quick reminder, if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, be sure to do that right now. If you have done that, let's get back into the list. Up next is a legal comedy drama pro bono.
여기는 나의 성. 아무나 들어올 수 없는 성.
This 12-episode series follows the story of our male lead, an ambitious and materialistic judge with over 2,000 followers online, whose life of fame and success suddenly takes an unexpected turn. When he gets forced to step down from his glamorous career, our male lead finds himself joining a neglected pro bono team at a large law firm, handling cases that earn zero revenue, far from the glamorous life in the courtroom. Starring Jung Kyung-ho in the lead roles, Pro Bono is set to air with only just 12 episodes and would also be available for streaming on Netflix.
미치신 건가?
Following that is a Netflix superhero drama, Cashero. Based on the popular webtoon of the same name, Cashero follows the story of a regular government worker who suddenly gains an unusual superhuman strength that matches the amount of cash he has on him. Teaming up with other heroes, our male lead devotes his whole paycheck to take on a criminal organization against people with supernatural abilities. Also joining him is his practical girlfriend, who grounds him when his powers get out of hand. Starring 2PM's Lee Jun-ho and Kim Hae-jun in the lead roles, Cashero is said to air with only just 8 episodes and would be available for streaming on Netflix. Moving on is a mystery romance drama, Idol Eye.
사랑엔 왜 같은 건 없는 거거든?
난 아니라고. 난 절대 아니라고.
This series follows the story of a top lawyer known as the Lawyer for Villains, who secretly happens to be a longtime fan of the idol group Gold Boys. However, her life takes a shocking turn when her favorite idol becomes the prime suspect in a chilling murder case. Starring Girls' Generation's Soo-young and Kim Jae-young in the lead roles, this series is set to air with only just 12 episodes, where we get to watch as our female lead learns to conceal her fangirl identity while stepping up to defend her bias, determined to prove his innocence. Premiering every Monday and Tuesdays on ENA and Genie TV.
우리가 변호사와 살인범자로 만나게 될 줄 꿈에도 상상하지 못했다.
Up next is a mystery crime Korean drama, Villains. This series follows the story of a brilliant cold criminal mastermind with a codename J, boasting a 100% success rate while calling each of his crimes a masterpiece. However, 5 years after one of his meticulously planned heists, involving ultra-realistic counterfeit bills known as supernotes, our male lead's well-planned heist leads to the destruction of several people, setting the stage for a dangerous game of revenge. Starring Yoo Ji-tae and Lee Min-jung in the lead roles, Villains is set to air every Thursday with only 8 tightly packed episodes on TVing, promising to keep us at the edge of our seat. Following that is a heartfelt romance melodrama, Love Me.
내가 세상에서 제일 외로운 사람인 것 같아.
혼자 있으면 혼자라서 외롭고 같이 있으면 혼자 될까봐 외롭고 너무 귀여운 것 같아요.
This 12-episode series follows the story of our female lead, a successful obstetrics gynecologist who appears to have a perfect life, but secretly our female lead is actually a very lonely person, carrying a painful past, trying to escape a tragic accident she ran away from several years ago. However, struggling to keep her secret buried, everything changes when a man enters her life, who sees past her perfect image and understands the loneliness she truly feels. Starring Seo Hyun-jin and Lee Si-woo as our main leads, Love Me is based on a remake of a popular Swedish series and is set to air every Fridays with only just 12 episodes and would probably be available for streaming on Viki and Netflix.
둘이었다가 넌 진짜 서로한테 좋은 가족은 아닌 것 같아.
Up next is a romance period drama, The First Man. This series follows the story of 2 twin sisters, separated by birth, find themselves living completely different lives, with one of our female leads, an honest woman who believes in doing what's right, and the other, a reckless, spoilt chaebol heiress used to getting everything she wants. However, due to an unforeseen incident, both our female leads find themselves stepping into each other's shoes while uncovering painful secrets and unexpected romance along the way. Airing with a whooping 120 episodes, First Man is set to premiere on the 8th of December and will broadcast every weekdays on MBC. And finally on our list is a Netflix disaster thriller Korean movie, The Great Flood.
무서워.
This Netflix K-movie follows the story of our female lead finds herself trapped in a massive flood that engulfed the entire planet. Teaming up with a member of the Human Resource Security Team, both our main leads try to fight for their survival against nature as their apartment building begins to sink into the rising waters surrounding every corner.
그쪽이 새 인류를 만들어야 한답니다. 그쪽밖에 없어요.
If you like this list so far, why not check out the list of some other cool dramas coming in 2026? Do you have a favorite K-drama this year? Do tell us in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.